This episode is brought to you by Laguna Motors. We make car buying easy. Why waste time with Craigslist clowns and sled lots with trailer offices? Buy with ease. Buy with confidence. Come down to beautiful South Orange County and buy from Laguna Motors. Visit us at LagunaMotorsOC.com and follow us on Instagram at Laguna Motors. Kick that shit. Nice.
July 27th, I'm going to be back at the No Clue Brewery. The show was canceled. I was thinking of a clever way to say that it didn't happen, but I was not able to. So, the show got canceled last week, so we're going to try it again this week. So, come out there. Then July 30th at the Ontario Improv. 6 p.m. is the open mic. 5:30 sign up, so come say hi. George, where are you going to be?
I should have just had you read my dates, because those are my dates. July 27th, I am in downtown Riverside at the Funny Box 2, the second annual flagship show of the Buddy System Co. It's at the Box at the Fox Performing Arts Center. Show starts at 8 o'clock. The event starts at 6. So there's going to be some games on the patio, some music by Mr. Adrian Aguirre, AA. He's going to be on the patio mixing up some live, and he's funny. So just come watch him for an hour or two, and then the show starts at 8. This is for Mission 22. It's a little fundraiser we put together as well. So come down. It'll be a good time. And that means there's no excuse if you live in the Inland Empire to not see a Gameboy this weekend. William Henderson in Rancho. I'm in downtown Riverside. Pick a show. And then the 30th, I'll also be at the Ontario Improv trying to see if they'll pull my name, because that's really all I want. I don't even want to go on stage at this point. I just want to know that you pulled my name.
Every single time.
Every time. But yeah, so I'm not really going anywhere. Come August, I'll have more dates. But until then, that's all I got.
Yeah, go to his show. It supports a good cause, unlike mine. It's just people getting wasted. Shit.
That's a good cause.
Hadouken! He's on fire! Come here! It's me!
Listen! Welcome to an episode of Gameboiz. Sitting here with my co-host, Mr. Willy-D Henderson.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
That's not what Willy-D sounds like.
Sí, señor. ¿Esto a mí?
I had an interesting news read this week, and so I wanted to talk about basically, what do you think in terms of art and video? We'll start with video games. In terms of like video games in general, where's the line drawn? You know, where is it okay to do something like in Grand Theft Auto when you could fuck a hooker and then kill her? People lost their shit.
I
for
feel
a
like
second.
we went over this with that rape game.
Did we?
Remember the rape game?
No.
You don't remember the game that was going to be on like Steam and then they pulled it?
Oh, right. Wow. See, that's such a terrible game. Like,
yeah.
I pushed it out of my memory.
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously their lines are going to be crossed. Like, you can't. Yeah, you definitely can't have like raping women be the point of your game.
Can't or shouldn't. You know? Because you can is my point. But I guess we don't have to dive right into that, because this first news article is a little lighter, and then we can dive into that, but it's related. Do you know who Dave Bautista is?
It sounds familiar.
He's the pro wrestler turned actor. He plays Drax on
so he's
Guardians.
An actor.
Yeah. I mean, he's a human wrecking ball, and then he's an actor
and an actor
and a steroid user. Absolutely,
acting bodybuilder.
He looks like you've played Gears of War, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like Marcus Phoenix almost to the T. You just got to shave his beard, and he looks
Put
like
a
that.
on him.
Yeah, you don't even have to give him armor. He's that huge. He's a giant of a man. But he looks like Marcus Phoenix. He's actively said that he wants to play a version of Marcus Phoenix in the movie. Unfortunately, apparently, this is what the article said, and it's not looking good.
Like a movie or him being cast?
Him being cast.
Oh.
And I don't know. I feel like it's it would be like maybe what if they think he's a shitty actor and they just don't want to tell him, no, dude, you're not good.
That's probably the case. That's what I was going to ask, if he's a good actor.
But he's not a bad actor. He had to do pro wrestling. He's charismatic. His character Drax
he's good enough to do an action film.
Yeah. What is Gears of War? So but at the same time,
is Jason Statham a good actor?
Yeah, I think so. I
honestly don't know.
Because I mean, he's certainly typecast, so I don't know if he's been given the opportunity to be a good actor.
I just don't know how much is like of acting is skill and the rest is just like edits and cuts,
But I mean, I guess if you know what a good actor has to do, they have to get through their card.
I don't know, like
essentially.
I just like when I see like really good acting, I go, damn, that was really good acting.
When I see really good acting, I don't have time to go, damn, that was really good acting. It's usually by the end I go, oh wait, that was who?
Oh no. I noticed it right away. I'm like, oh, this person's just crushing it right now.
You want to give him a round of applause as soon as you realize?
Yeah, I do.
Who's your benchmark, I guess? Who's the first person to come to
God.
mind where you were like, damn, dude?
Fuck.
All of them? Vin Diesel? I agree.
I don't know, dude. Like, there are just moments. Dude, like Breaking Bad with fucking, what's his face? The older guy. What's his name?
What is his
Bryan
name?
Cranston.
Yeah.
Dude, when you just watch that show, you're like, dude, this guy just rips. I don't know.
And then
It's a
severely
different thing.
underutilized in every movie he's been in.
When, I don't know, like there's, like some people become a character and it's just like, I don't know how you're able to do that. Like, it's probably so different from your reality that, I don't know, it's so crazy to me.
So Bryan Cranston is your, damn
Sure.
dude. What about female?
I don't fucking know. What kind of questions
You
are
don't pay
these?
attention to ladies?
No.
I don't fucking watch them.
No, it's just that I don't commit like good performances to memory. I just enjoy it while
Then
it
maybe
happens.
they're not
And
good
go, Whoa,
enough.
that was crazy. No, they are. I just don't remember who it is.
So mine are Vin Diesel and Megan Fox.
See, this is where we're gonna change. What
we were talking about Batista and how he's not a bad actor. He's certainly an action movie actor, and there's no reason that I don't think there's any reason he can't play Marcus Phoenix. But at the same time, it might also be the studio going, "Hey, dude, we don't even have a script right now. Can you pump the brakes a little bit?"
Yeah, like why are you pressing us for this? We don't even want this.
Yeah, they're like, we're working on not just another Gears game. We're not doing a movie yet. Hang on.
Yeah, for real.
Slow your roll. But we're at fucking number 4 though, so why don't they have a movie?
Gears of War 4?
Yeah.
Wait, 4 is out?
Yeah, 4 is out. 5 is coming
next
out.
gen.
Yeah. So, and that kind of walks into the next thing that apparently the boss, Mr. Ferguson of what's the studio that does Gears of War? Fuck it, I don't know. But
Cool.
one of the bosses was like, hey, we're not going to have smoking in Gears of War 5, and it's never going to come back. Like, actively.
Dude, fucking, there was something about that with Netflix. Like, there was some research done that showed, like, cigarette smoking and Netflix shows had gone up, like, a certain amount or some shit, and it's like, well, they're period pieces. It's like, this takes place in a certain time where everybody was smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, where you could smoke it on a fucking plane.
Yeah. And also, maybe if people are watching those shows who are influenced by somebody smoking a cigarette on TV, those people shouldn't be watching it, aka kids. They shouldn't be watching your TV 14 and up TV show.
Yeah,
Like,
but you want to show your 7-year-old Black Mirror so they know that they can fuck up.
Nah, dude. Nah, dude. Like, I hate this shit. Like, they're like, oh, Netflix is trying to get more people to smoke, or like they're aiding the smoking epidemic. And it's like, no, they're just making an accurate art piece. It's all you motherfuckers that are susceptible to all those fucking subliminal messages that makes it bad.
What percent of the population do you think is that? Because it's certainly not the majority.
Dude, pretty low. It's pretty low. If you're that dumb to be like, oh, Hopper smoking cigarettes? Oh, I smoke cigarettes too. Like, I don't know, dude.
Oh yeah, that was a headline I saw. Someone was complaining about Stranger Things, and it's like
You fucking
them
bitch ass
smoking.
motherfucker,
Yeah.
dude. Oh, it's just so irritating.
You be a cop in a small town. You be smoking too.
Yeah,
You fucking.
It's just so irritating. It's like, control yourself. If you don't want to smoke, don't smoke.
Do you think that's just legitimately not an option for some people?
To not smoke?
Yeah,
I don't know.
like, or is
Yeah.
it that Joe Rogan bit where it's like, you know, cheeseburgers just didn't get there first or whatever? Like, it would have been something.
I don't know. Probably. I mean, everybody has to have something.
Yeah.
Whether it's like exercise or, you know, coffee, alcohol, whatever.
So, I mean, this wouldn't be a response if people weren't complaining about the smoking in general. And I think Netflix has lit that match of...
Dude, it's not like it's 5D where you can smell the cigarettes in your fucking living room. Like, that would make sense if it was like, dude, all these smoking in my TV's getting in my fucking apartment and my landlord's getting angry at me. He thinks I'm smoking in here. It's like, no, it's not that. So, like, it's fine. It doesn't get you addicted. It's not, I don't know, dude. It's like the Camel commercials. It's like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't the same thing.
Or alcohol commercials.
Yeah. It's like, this is not the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
It's always been like, one, when we've talked about, like, because I feel like even when you take DARE in elementary school, they talk about smoking cigarettes and stuff and how that's also bad. So, like, we're inundated with cigarettes being bad. But it's always been a weird priority issue for me because I was like, there's bigger things we could be complaining about right now. Like, especially in a game like Gears of War. I don't think if you're going to be outraged at anything, the smoking should be where you start.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, maybe the blood.
Maybe the chainsaw on the front of the gun. Let's address the main issue.
The violence. Yeah.
And so it's just weird that people felt the need, because I feel like,
and I'm pretty sure that they've like proven that like violence in video games doesn't lead to violence in real life. Pretty sure they've proven that. Like, that doesn't increase your chances of being like a serial killer.
It just makes you better at it, right?
Yeah, I guess so. If you do choose to go down
just
that
hone
path.
those skills.
Yeah, exactly. So you play Hitman, you know what's up, dude.
Until you actually go to try and strangle someone, and then you realize when someone's fighting for their
this
life,
is way
this
harder.
is different.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you just club them. You throw them in the trunk
Yeah.
with a brick.
So no parents complaining about their kids crushing Lamborghinis on fucking Roblox, but there's a TV mature rated fucking program.
Statistically
There's smoking
speaking,
on it.
there has to be a kid that wants to drive his mom's Lamborghini and send it into a tree because that's what he does on Roblox.
100%. There's no doubt in my mind. Like, I know kids that would probably do that.
And then his mom gets money from a place he doesn't understand, and he's like, "Oh my God, Roblox is real."
Yeah, it's insurance. they'll fucking get a new car, and he'd be like, "Oh my God, it's better than the last one.
I get to crush this one
yeah.
now." That's what that game is. We just found it. It's sponsored by State Farm.
Yeah. Just to teach kids about car insurance.
Or Allstate. Are you in good hands?
No.
Is that Allstate guy doing anything else besides the Allstate thing? He was in things, and now he's just the Allstate guy now.
Dude, when you have a gig like that, you don't need to do anything else. They're like, "Hey, can you come by for a shoot tomorrow? It's going to take about 3 hours." And he's like, "How much it costs?" And they're going to be like, "It's like $25 million, man." And he's like, "I'll be there."
So, I guess, bringing this back to Gears, should people even have a right to complain? When I read this article...
Oh, they have a right to complain.
Yeah, I agree that they have a right to complain, but I think they shouldn't have been responded to. You know, in a game as Gears of War. Like,
yeah, definitely not.
For a management to go, smoking will never return in the Gears series as long as I'm in control. Like, what? That's a weird thing to be
his
up in arms
wife
about.
made him stop smoking. That's what that is, dude.
No more for...
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're right. Fucking whoever his wife is, she
He's
secretly
a beta,
controls.
dude. He's beta as fuck. He owns a software company. He's the most beta. He goes. His girlfriend takes him to see Celeste Barber. Fucking loser.
Where do they sit though? Probably general
Dude,
admission.
right for all they have VIP. Are you kidding me? He owns a software company. He gives all his money to his wife.
He goes in wearing his cog tags.
She's like,
light up.
I'm gonna take care of your savings account and your checking account, and anything you want to buy, you come through me. And he's like, I mean, it's my money. And she's like, no, you need to come through me. And he's like, oh, I mean, okay.
And then she uses his money. Those girls scare me.
Yeah, dude.
Because I feel like they could talk me into anything.
Is it crazy to get a prenup nowadays?
No.
That's not crazy.
Definitely
right?
not. No. If you respect your own level of ambition, you should get a prenup. Because just if she's like, you don't love me, it's like, no, bitch, I'm going places. I don't know if you can keep up. That's all.
It's just such a weird thing because that's like that's almost like a I don't trust you kind of thing.
It could be. It could be perceived like that. I agree. But, I mean...
Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah. And it's just...
And be able to support yourself, in a sense.
It's just... I think in... And I'm not saying I'm going to have a prenup for all of my relationships. I'm just saying...
All of your marriages?
Yeah, all 7 of them. I mean, you got to think ahead, you know?
Dude, I feel like after you have one, it's just like being in a relationship. It's like, I've been down this road before.
Let's see if it works out this time.
This time we'll just go to the courthouse, though.
I think a prenup's a good idea because it just takes the... One, you guys are both should be at a relatively stable place where you can have this discussion of, signing a prenup.
That's fair.
But 2, if and when it gets to the point where emotions are too high, like you both already agreed on a policy, like, this is how that works.
There's no pressure to stay together.
Yeah. And it's like, no, you get that, I get this is mine, that's yours.
That does seem so stressful to like have to stay together with someone that you just don't want to be with.
Yeah. It's
Dude.
like, how do I have that talk? Well, you already had that talk, so you can have, hey, this isn't working. Yeah, you're probably right. And then no stress on either party.
Wow. Dude, the way when you put it like that sums it up. That's just, I feel way better about that now.
Good.
I'm not getting married anytime soon.
I think it's just, I've seen a lot of relationships go to marriage and then get divorced. And it's always shocked me how divorce is so expensive.
Dude, especially in California.
Yeah.
It's just way worse.
And it shouldn't, it shouldn't be that difficult to separate from someone.
No.
From someone, that other person who also doesn't really want to be with you.
Yeah, that's really the only part of marriage that I am not okay with is like the financial. If things go to shit, like the financial part of it is just like, this is so stupid.
Yeah.
Like my parents got divorced, but they were able to like settle for the most part. So they weren't like, nobody was like draining each other for money and shit. Like it was just like, let's just get this taken. Cause dude, for the kid, like you don't want to be in court all the time fighting over your kids, like it's better for the environment. Like,
yeah, then there's weird passive aggression through your kid. Be like your mom.
Yeah,
like
dude.
Last night, I can't believe her. She came out smelling like another man.
Even after my parents got divorced, like if I was like with my dad and I would talk shit about my mom, he'd check me. Like, yo, that's still your mom. Fucking watch it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, sorry.
My bad.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to win some points, Dad.
Yeah.
I'm on your side is what I'm saying, Dad.
But
I'm sure he'd appreciate it now, but that's a good count.
Yeah, I could probably take some jabs at my mom.
Yeah, that's a good call from Dad being a father and not just a dad.
Yeah. Whereas like, man, there's so many people where it's like, yo, daddy ain't shit. Like that kind of stuff. It's like, yo, you can't tell your kid that.
Yeah,
like,
you can't tell your kid that at the table with Dad right there.
Yeah, dude, you can't do that.
And I see it all the time in the restaurant, dude.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Because we don't have Wi-Fi in our restaurant, so people are forced to talk to each other. Some of the shit, dude.
Oh, my God. We don't have Wi-Fi.
I saw a guy the other day come to the bar, and it was his side chick. He was like, yo, you wanted to meet up. I'm here. And then she was all mad because she was the side chick and she wanted to be the main piece. And she was like, no, you don't respect me. And he was like, I showed up. And I was like, can you guys go to a booth?
Do you want a drink? Would you like a drink, dude?
It's like, hey, close your bar checkout. Take that to the corner.
This one's on me. That's what I would have done. I would have bought him a drink. Shots of tequila.
No.
They're black? Oh, Hennessy. Yeah,
hands down. He was like, here's our finest cognac. He's like, for real? Well, all right, our only cognac. But I don't like cognac. I don't like most
me
hard
neither.
liquor in general. I'm developing a palate for beer. I get it. I understand where the breadth of flavors come in.
I've
But
had enough beer in my day. For the most part, I'm pretty over it.
it's
Yeah.
fun. It's like buying when you go to a brewery and you taste their beer, and then you go to another brewery and you're like, oh, I see like
Yeah,
the difference. It's fun.
I just always feel like shit after. Like, I never feel good after drinking a beer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you drink enough, you feel great.
Yeah, for a little while, and
Uh-huh.
then a little while later, you feel terrible.
Okay. Yin and yang, sir.
I'm not finna do that, dude.
No, for real though, I think I enjoy the aspect of drinking because I don't get hangovers. Like, I just wake up and I'm like, that was fun. I'm a little tired now because I'm like almost 30, but I don't get headaches or anything. Like,
Wow, see, that's where we are different.
definitely different.
Yeah.
Did I tell you the story about my dad? Like, the most drunk I've ever seen my dad in my life was not until like it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Him and his friends were pounding fucking Jack and Crown all night. Like, made a run to the store a few times to get
Oh my
another bottle,
God.
kind of drunk. Like, my dad was lit. He was having a great time. But he blacked the fuck out. I had to leave. I had to fly back to California, so I couldn't check in on him until I landed. So I called. I called his cell phone and he answered. And I was like, how you feeling? He's like, good. I'm mowing the lawn. I'm like, what are you doing right now? How are you not?
How are you not?
How are you
dead?
not? Yeah, 6 feet under right now. He was like, yeah, I woke up like 2 hours ago. I was like, excuse me? I woke up because I had to. Like, it's
Old people, man.
Yeah,
they don't have the brain cells to hurt anymore.
He's got
dude.
weird Asian strength or something. Like,
That's
just,
weird,
I
dude.
just wake up. Yep, I just pound poison and I wake up and do life.
I bet you mowing the lawn. Does he have a riding mower?
No,
Wow.
it was a push mower.
See-
My dad's old school, first gen Filipino. Like,
my dad has a riding mower, and he has a big yard too. He loves doing that.
Mm.
I think it relaxes.
I do like the smell of like freshly cut grass, or maybe I'm just being conditioned to. No, you mow the lawn.
I used to mow the lawn, listen to music.
I never had to mow the lawn though because yards aren't popular, and I didn't live with my dad.
That's fair.
My dad's got like a compound of a house, basically. Yeah, it's huge.
Nice.
It is a compound. There's maybe 3 or 4 families that live on that lot. It's up between upstairs, downstairs, a
So
secondary
Asian.
lot, and a back house. Yeah, it's Mexican, if anything. We just shoved family members in there. But he's the kind of Filipino that'll make rope. Like,
What?
like
What do
he'll
you
get
mean?
exactly. I see my grandpa do it. He would hold the part of the rope between his toes and then braid it with his other hand. And I'm like, are you a Filipino samurai? Like,
Dude,
holy shit.
What do you make rope out of? What do you?
Husk fibers from like string. Like, he would just be reweaving rope. And then he'd use it to tie shit down. Like, this man was confident about his work. Like, if I make anything, I'm like, you probably shouldn't go on that. Like, if I were to design a building from start to finish, I would not let any of my family stay in it. But my grandpa would make rope and then tie shit down and drive on the freeway. I want that level of confidence in anything that I do.
Dude, makes rope.
And that's why I don't get hangovers, though. I got those genetics
my
in
God.
me. So I enjoy. I do feel like shit when I drink beer, but that's just because I feel full.
Yeah,
I feel bloated.
yeah, that's definitely part
So
of it.
the way to streamline your beer drinking is you find the highest alcohol percentage and you start there.
I get headaches too from it now.
You're so
I
old.
just-
Drink more water,
I
bro.
just- I just don't drink beer. I just don't drink.
Mm.
I mean, I'll have some wine every now and then.
You're fucking weird. You would light a candle too?
Yeah.
By yourself? Fire up WoW for a second? Be like, I'm gonna have a romantic me night.
Nostalgic night. Yeah.
You drink a red or a white?
It depends on the situation.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you were, okay, let's say you got home, you did this is 10 years in the future. You were just headlining a theater. You get home. It's a Sunday night. You haven't seen your family all weekend.
Oh, I have a family.
Yeah. Okay. You haven't seen your girlfriend all weekend.
Oh, I have a girlfriend?
You haven't seen your boyfriend all weekend. And this is your blunt and a wine. What kind of wine are you pouring?
Ooh, buddy.
Because this says a lot about you. You know, the great sommeliers would say that your nightcap choice of drink.
Nightcap. Fuck. It's not going to be white. I can
Not
tell you
white.
it's not going to be
So
white.
you're not a chilled man. You're not a chilled wine kind of man.
I mean, I am.
But not for the nightcap.
But I would still do my reds chilled.
Okay.
Unless I'm eating it like with dinner, like with steak. You know? Then it's room temperature. But if it's like a nightcap, it's going to be chilled.
This drinking...
It's going to be like either a sweet red or a blend.
Like a Zinfandel?
Yeah.
A sweet red? So not something dry. No Cabernet,
No,
Merlot.
No. No, I don't do dry wine. That's gross.
We make
Makes me cough.
a smoothie with a dry wine, and I was like, I don't like that. I don't... You want a smoothie to be sweet and savory and moist.
Is there a lot in it?
Less than a full glass, you know. But it's still...
Enough.
You get that dry flavor, and you're like, that's odd.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like getting a finger in your butt the first time. You're like,
Yeah.
that's an option, but not mine.
Yeah. I know, like, reds aren't supposed to be drank chilled, but it's better that way.
I mean, whatever your palate enjoys, I guess, you know, because I feel people will say that you're bruising the wine. You're like, oh, you can't taste the soft notes of hickory in the fucking. It's like,
That's bullshit.
dude, I got this at Ralph's.
Yeah.
Okay, can you chill the fuck out?
Yeah.
Like, it's not the right temperature. All right, it came out of a box. It's gonna be that temperature.
I know. Sometimes I feel stupid just matching it with, like, what I eat.
Mm.
Because it's just like, who do I think I am? Like, this food is from
No.
food. It's from Food for Less.
There's nothing wrong with that though, because it's part. Then when you drink you're pairing essentially your wine with your meal, and you're not you don't have a beverage with your meal, so the flavors do need to mesh. You know,
I mean, I
it's
still
like
drink
cooking.
water.
But you should drink more so you don't get headaches when you drink beer.
No, it's not from dehydration.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
You don't think it's the poison plus the 6 pee breaks you took in the last 30 minutes? You know,
Maybe.
unless you're not a peer. Are you one of those weird drinkers?
Oh no. Yeah.
You're like every second.
I just know that I have to wait as long as possible, and then it's just open the floodgates, and then I'll have to go like every 30 minutes.
At least.
Yeah, and I don't like peeing in public, so
So you're not one of those fucking trough peers. You're
No.
like, I will wait till I get home
yeah, I'll try.
as long as possible.
Yeah,
And then, so you hold it to the point where the pressure just like dents the trough. You just you carve your name into the inside.
Yeah. We're like, I have no choice but to pee.
You're like the guy that comes in after you. Go, this dude drilled through that urinal cake. Like he put a W in this fucking urinal cake. There are flecks of blue on the inside of this thing.
Yeah, dude. I hate troughs, man.
I never understood it.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Is really 3 different pipes and 2 walls more expensive than one giant sink? Really? Because that's what you're making me pee into. You know, it's just a lower, wider
dude.
sink.
At least put like stalls in it. Like make stalls in it. Like put like a little wall divider out.
You know what? That's right.
I hate being I hate being able to like out of the corner of my eye see it. Dude.
What
Like,
if-
I just
what
don't
if-
like that? I hate that shit, dude.
What if it only blocked out the eyes? Like
was
they
like-
only
it
had
was
it.
like-
They only had it at face level.
You pull it out.
Yeah.
To your level.
But you can still see each other's dicks. Like you didn't know what their face looked like, but if you were shopping for candy and you saw his shoes, you're like, "Hey man, you were right next to me."
Oh god, it's like I really don't care if someone looks at my. I don't like people hearing my pee, and I don't know, man. I just want to be left alone. Oh shit,
That's a weird insecurity for
I
all
know.
guys to have.
I know.
Because we do. Like, yeah, I agree. Like, if I had a choice, like, yeah, no, play music, please. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play some Metallica right now, because it's about to sound weird. So
I feel like every bathroom should have the music that plays in Chinese restaurants.
What plays in Chinese restaurants?
Just like Asian, like mandolin shit. I don't know, dude. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Should I look it up?
Yeah.
Let me try to.
I don't know what Asian music. I get those kung fu string instruments. It's weird that like any other culture's instruments. I'm like, I think you're playing that wrong. You know, they put the guitar on their lap.
There we go. 10 hours of Chinese restaurant music. Oh, this is an ad. Dude, fucking YouTube, you know? Fuck out of here. Like this shit. This should be in every bathroom. This is Zen.
Yeah. Because then anytime a fight breaks out in a bathroom, it's a kung fu movie.
And then it just changes to everybody was kung fu fighting.
They pull out their knives and there's little flower feather flags that hang off the end.
Little flowered fags.
Little flower fags, couple of those. Sprinkle them in. They work in the back. They wash dishes. You know why. We're not going to say it, but you know why.
Oh my god. Yeah, I like this though. I don't know what instrument that is.
No, a bling 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 bling.
Bling bling bling.
Oh, like, it got peppy. You know what? I would not be mad at this if they were playing this in the Bellagio and I was taking a shit.
Dude, this is what would play if Lord of the Rings was made in Japan. That's the Hobbit.
They should do a ninja version of Lord of the Rings.
That would be cool. That should be the video game.
Yeah, it'd
The
be
ninja
Warlord of
video
the
game.
Rings.
Okay, we'll workshop it.
Okay,
But,
no.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe instead of a ring, it's like a mask?
No.
Like a ninja mask.
A ninja mask? But
Yeah.
that's for, like, concealment. You want, like, a treasure that you can
Holy
display.
shit. But it's useful. I mean, you put it on and I don't know.
Lord of the Chopsticks. That's
You're-
just racist.
You're invisible. It's right. They probably don't even use
Not
chopsticks.
Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rice.
They don't use chopsticks. They use their hands.
My parents did. Or my grandparents, at least. Something about the human chopstick with your two fingers. It just works so much better.
Isn't it weird that we're like, ew. Like, if we see someone eating with their fingers, we're like, what the fuck? Like, if someone was in your restaurant and they got, like, macaroni and cheese and a steak, and they were just like, you'd be like, you need to go. You need to pay your bill.
I would bring them extra napkins. for
Would you
sure.
really?
I would slip them extra napkins.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
say anything?
You know, that is
Can you-
gross.
Is that allowed?
What? Bringing them extra napkins?
No, to eat. No, to eat with your hands in a public restaurant.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of a bummer, though. Don't.
It's kind of a buzzkill. A little bit.
Yeah, you're kind of ruining it for everyone else when you're treating your steak like a hot dog. Can you not eat it like that? So, it's rude, I would say.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Because
rude.
you can take it to go and eat it like that in your own
car.
home. Yeah, you fucking animal. You.
You're gonna eat it in your cardboard box.
Okay, but then that's another question of like, where's the line drawn? Because it's totally fine for people to eat ribs with their fingers, you know?
Yeah, we have designated foods.
There's that.
But it's like, dude, you can't eat a rib. You ever tried to eat a rib with a fork and a knife?
Yeah,
It's more of a hassle than having cleaning up.
it's like those people like cut corn off the cob.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why you bought it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My girlfriend does it. I get it. She
Really?
doesn't want it to get it stuck in her teeth. That makes sense, but
I feel like it still gets stuck in your teeth.
not as much. Not as much as if you to chew it, because then the shells
Also
from the kernels
floss.
get in.
You know?
Yeah, but if you're out at the fair, you know, you want to take some cute pictures. You don't want fucking food in your teeth.
Take a toothpick. Grab a toothpick. Surely. Hold on. Why are you getting corn on the cob at the fair?
Because I'm stoned and it's there and
You
it's the
need-
shortest
get an
line. I
So
need
you
it now.
Elephant ear. Dude, can we go to the Ren Fair this year? We should
Dude, I
look up
want
when
to.
that is.
Yeah, I think it's usually, there is one, like, at whatever that
There's one
place.
in Pasadena.
Well, I was going to say, there's one at Tejon Ranch, like right
Oh,
across the street. They
that's
have
too far.
a big layout, but it's huge and it's outside. And,
Is there a castle?
I don't know.
All right, I'm in.
You're like, maybe? Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, there's one in Pasadena. I know a few of the...
I went there a couple years ago. It was dope.
The few getaway regulars actually go. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
You can get the in. I think one of them gets cheap tickets or something.
Oh.
We'll talk. Maybe they'll run into this episode somehow. The Ren Fair. And then play games at the Ren Fair.
I'm going to dress up like an elf.
A warrior night elf? Or just...
Dude, the last time I was there, some of these fucking actor guys were accusing me of being a spy. And I was like, bro, you better watch yourself.
Oh, well, what kind of spy?
I don't know.
Really,
Because I was like dressing like normal clothes, so they were like, "What the fuck you wearing?" Not like
are you
that.
from another kingdom?
Where are you from, mate?
From which do you hail? And you're like, up the hill.
You're like, you must be some kind of spy. You're right, cunt.
I've never been to a Ren Fair, so
Dude, it's a good time.
why?
I don't know.
Do you drink the mead?
No,
No?
not personally. Well, I was there on like work, quote unquote.
Mm.
So
You couldn't.
yeah. But dude, there's like, I don't know, they have like, it's like a bunch of little shop thing. People are selling shit. You can throw hatchets and shit. Like they have that kind of stuff. I don't know, man. They sell like dream catchers and
That came out of the blue too. That's a weird like pastime
Primal.
thing that everyone wants to do. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to throw an axe.
I'll tell you what, that spear throwing thing in the Spartan race was definitely the funnest part.
Yeah. No, I think it was the best part was being done with it. That was the funnest
Yeah, but
part.
within the parameters of the time of the race.
No, that was fun.
That was the coolest.
And
And jumping over the fire. That was satisfying.
I really enjoyed the rope.
Well, you're stupid. So
I am. No, I'm retarded. I'm going to do it again. So
yeah,
I'm not smart.
I'll do it in 4 years.
In 4, it's going to be your Olympics.
When I hit 30. So 3 years, 2 years, whatever.
Oh, you're so behind.
I know.
I got to do it again.
It's okay. I already did it. I can say I
But
did
there's
it.
3 more races that you haven't done.
There's 2 more.
Also, the trail run looks fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks dope. It looks like it's kind of just their run without the obstacle.
Without the obstacles.
Yeah. They're like, hey, do you want to show up 2 days early before anything's set up? Give us money and
You
run
wanna
it?
go on a hike?
Dude, I would be so pissed if someone was like, we're going on a hike, and it was a Spartan trail. Like, no. Bye.
Would you buy different equipment for that? Would you buy like hiking boots as opposed
For
to
the-
running
for the
shoes?
trail?
Yeah.
Probably. Because I'm sure they did make it different in terms of like, this one's just more
terrain.
terrain.
Yeah.
Even though,
Not so much trails. per
Yeah.
se.
or maybe you're the one carving it out.
Meanwhile, there's gonna be a dude in short shorts, no shirt, wearing running shoes. He's just like as skinny as a fucking pole.
He's
just
like, it's
run
been a
up.
great morning, eh?
I've been running since 7 a.m. You check your watch, it's 3 o'clock. You're like, what the fuck?
This is the Super Trail. It starts in Delaware. We've been at this for 3 weeks.
It's like, only another 48 hours to go.
Yeah, that was Did you run into one of those guys? He
I
was
didn't-
like, I'm doing the Super.
I
I'm
didn't
like,
fucking talk to anyone.
Excuse me?
Except for the people that were willing to help me out. The guy, you need help over this wall? I'm like, yeah, dude, I do. Thank you.
Knuckles, thanks.
Peace.
Bye.
I'm going to continue on. I'm still ahead of my friends. Right?
No, you weren't.
The 8-foot wall, I'm pretty sure I was still ahead.
Were you?
Because that was before it went down into like the fucking like
I got you with the sled pull, I think.
yeah, that
And
was
the
the
monkey
8-foot
bars.
wall was before that.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure if I remember.
Oh, so you were
correctly.
feeling good still, though.
I
You're
was. I was like, I'm doing great. I'm gonna fucking win this shit. I must be halfway done by now.
I'm glad there's no like progress. There's no like mile markers or anything.
Dude, that was the most irritating part, if I'm being honest. Because you didn't know how far along you were. You're
I
like, I
wouldn't
don't know
have
if I
wanted to
should
know.
keep running. I really wanted to know.
I think I would have broken had I known. Had I not thought I'd had to just keep going, I
You
wouldn't have
know
gone.
the part where you're like, get to like back to the camp or the whatever you want to call it, like the main area, and it's like into that barn.
Yeah.
That I was like, oh, we must be like halfway, and it was probably like a third at most.
Yeah.
Oh, that was where I threw up.
Yeah. That's where your body was like, all right, dude, reset. Let's try this again.
That was the worst.
And I'm going to do it. It's going to be fun. I'm
All
looking forward to it.
What were we talking about?
We
dude?
were just we were talking about where the line's drawn in art in general.
Oh,
I don't know if there should be. I think it's okay for there to be a line in video games, but I don't think it is on anyone else's responsibility or part to like address it.
It'll
like
be
that
on the it'll be on the people.
Yeah, like they have to talk about it and decide. Like, you know,
Don't buy this game.
yeah, it's like capitalism with your social brownie points.
But at the same time, it's not like, I mean, I guess games get reviewed, but I don't know. It's so weird with art because it's like once it's out there, it's like now it's there.
Yeah.
Like you can try to take it off, but it's like people already know that it happened.
Yeah.
So it's like unless somebody in the process is going to say, no, we can't do this. Like people aren't going to like that. Then once it's out, it's like, it was like the Call of Duty thing, like the guns. Remember like the airport mission?
Do I remember? Of course.
And was it Modern Warfare 2? Was that 2?
Yeah.
I think it was 2. And I don't know, like before the game came out, like you didn't hear about it. Like, but once the game came out and millions of people were playing it, of course one person was like, oh, I'm a guest. So, I don't know.
Guest.
Yeah, I'm a guest.
Was that your word of the day? You're like, fuck, I have to use this today?
I don't know, it was a good one. Huh? I should start doing that. I like words.
Me too. Are you good at Scrabble?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, you don't like board?
I don't like board games.
But it's like 4 players. Scrabble.
So much anxiety.
Oh, it's so good.
Have you played the one that spins?
No.
It's pretty cool. It's like the board is on a rotating thing. So, like, when it's your turn, you just...
That's dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
There's another game called Bananagrams that it's like Scrabble, so you build letters, and then someone says peel, and when they run out of letters, they say peel, and you grab from the pile, and you keep trying to use all your letters, and every time you use your letters, the other people have to grab a tile. But you can rearrange your letters, so you can mess up your board and then start again when you have 13 letters that don't match. You're like, fuck, all right, I gotta do this again. But then it's intense.
Sounds confusing.
No, we'll play it. We need 2 more people though.
Sounds scary.
Scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not as scary as VR Resident Evil, but
Yeah. It sounds like I'm gonna lose though.
You like words.
I don't want to play.
You like words. Live a little, William
I like
Henderson.
losing. I like using them and learning them.
God damn it! You don't want to. It's a quick game.
I don't know,
That's
man. We'll
the best
see.
part.
I'll watch a video of somebody playing it. I'll let you know. I'll watch it on Twitch.
Some share play of bananagrams.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Yeah. I don't know. It's social capitalism. If you know, if it's not going to make money and people aren't going to buy it, don't support it. But
that was my point. Is like before you might buy something before you even know that it has some shitty thing in it.
Oh yeah, yeah. If your parents got mowed down in an airport in Israel,
yeah, you'd probably be like,
that'd be a bummer of a level.
Yeah, but man, maybe that person shouldn't be playing those games in the first place.
True.
Just saying.
But then
they should be playing Mario and shit. That's the thing, dude. Back in the day, like, you didn't have to worry about, like, the content of video games.
Yeah.
Like, back when it was just, like, through Super Nintendo, it was like, oh, it's a hockey game.
Back
it's
in the
football game.
Duke
like,
Nukem days.
It's a fighting game. Like, even, like, the fighting games, people weren't, I don't know, there didn't seem to be, like, this, like, thing of, like, oh, these kids are gonna copy this. It wasn't until...
There was a Mortal Kombat, though. They did have an issue with the content once that came out.
That's true.
But
is that when they started rating games?
Maybe. Yeah, it was because of the quote-unquote hyper-realism.
Yeah, of back then.
Of Mortal Kombat.
And it was very violent. I mean, it was gory.
Yeah.
You know? It makes sense.
That was the first one.
That's what ratings are for.
Now, yeah, you're right. There is a policing system, and
it's up to a parent to enforce that. And if you don't, that's your fault. You can't go after developers for making a violent game when they're like, we made this for people 17 and older. Of course, kids 12 years old shouldn't be playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah,
they just shouldn't.
And in the same respect,
I was playing Grand Theft Auto when I was that young, but
if you have a violent video game and they are chainsawing people in half or sticking grenades on them so they explode into pieces, maybe your problem shouldn't be where they're smoking. Like I think you have perspective issues.
Yeah,
if that's your issue.
I think there are other things to think about.
Yeah, and
especially nowadays with all like the gun violence and shit. It's like people are gonna smoke if they're gonna smoke, but
Yeah, but all studies have shown that since people have been made aware, smoking has gone down.
Yeah.
Like it just continues to drop. So
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think media has. I don't know. Everybody wants to like point fingers at media. It's like media influences it. It's like a little bit. If you're fucking dumb, it's like make your own choices. I don't know. Decide what's right, what's not. Like, you should know. You know.
We know. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
And then there's dumb parents and then dumber kids. So that's
dumb
not
parents
helping.
or dumb kids. You ever meet like parents whose kid is like they're clearly more intelligent than them, but they're just holding them back.
But they don't. Like they've been holding back for so many years that there's little jabs that they keep making at their parents, and you're like, really, you're just gonna let your kid talk to you like this? Like, that was a good line, but fuck, that's just disrespectful now.
I know.
Yeah, those kids are fun, but they're also super snarky.
I don't want kids.
Never ever.
I don't know, dude.
That's a hard. I think eventually I will want children.
I don't see myself being in a situation to where I can afford children. I just don't get it. I don't get how people have money.
I don't get how people have less money than me and decide to have 2 kids.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Yeah. That's the responsible thing to think, though? Like, to understand that you don't have the means to take care of a child, so that even if you were thrust to that position, you would make the appropriate adjustments in your life where you had to be in the point where you had those resources.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
It would suck for your life, but you'd probably be one of those dads that read books. You're like, I can't fuck this up, so you'd buy daddy books. Daddy and me, and fucking...
I'd probably just ask my mom a bunch of questions.
Baby Einstein shit.
Yeah, I probably would.
You'd be a good dad. Good dads don't, it's like...
Unfortunately, I probably would be.
Unfortunately. You're like, some kid's gonna be lucky to have me.
I don't know, like, I feel like some people, like, they know they're gonna be a bad dad, so they don't feel guilty leaving. It's just like, this kid's better off without me.
Which is never the case.
But me, like, of course they're gonna have a better life with me in there. Of course. Like, that's just...
You got Willy-D as your dad?
You're gonna have a great life. You're gonna have so much fun.
You're gonna feature on a track with Eminem.
You're gonna be the best D&D player of all time.
You're gonna be pro DM.
Yeah. I'm gonna raise it and be a DM. And a rapper.
I mean, no one else is doing it. There's a fucking untapped market. Yeah. The D&D hip hop fans.
Yeah. That's how we get the urban audience into D&D, bro.
What's the first album called? Because this is your child. You're gonna, if you don't think you're producing that first album, you're out of your mind. Little shit. D20.
Little shit.
What's your band called? D20.
D20. Yep, that's it.
You're right. It's not a rap album. It's a rap ensemble.
Little shit in the D20s.
That's it. And he can have a track called "Rollin' Dice."
Yeah.
In the alley.
Yeah. Critical hit.
That's a good critical hit. That's your single. Cool. We just all right. Your child that you may or may not have has their career path set out.
Let's not manifest these things. I'd rather not.
All right. Any closing statements on art? Let them do what the fuck they want. I think?
Yeah. Don't censor art.
Yeah, the moment you do, it's not art anymore.
Yeah, and we know, like, you figure out where the lines are, like with the rape game. You go, oh, we can't do that.
Our bad. Don't know how that one slipped.
If Steam doesn't allow it, nobody can do it. That's the bottom line. So,
all right, guys, that's been another episode of Gameboiz. Check us out. Check everything else out. You've got our dates at the beginning. Don't just listen to the podcast. Listen to us talk about us on stage for 5 to 25 minutes at a time. So we'll see you next time on another episode of Gameboiz. Check out the other podcasts on the Buddy System Co. Check out Mr. Willie-D Henderson at The Slim Henderson, and I'm at The George F. We are at Gameboiz. Bye.
Fucking 1 year for Christmas, my siblings and I, and my step-siblings, we each got a gift card, and then we played a game to see, like, first place gets to choose the one they want, and then second place, and then last place gets whatever's left. And we decided to do like a rhyming game that like one person says a word, and
Of
you
course,
keep rhyming.
in the middle of Michigan, you guys, the three
Yeah.
white kids on the block,
It
are like,
didn't-
let's rhyme.
It didn't last very long. So, but my it's my stepbrother's now wife. So
Your sister,
whatever.
like-
nope,
You don't
not
think you're
nope.
not even an in-law?
Step
My stepbrother is my brother,
What
but
is-
we basically grew up together, though, so you
Step-
may have different feelings.
stepsister-in-law, right? How does that work? Anyway,
Sister outlaw. I don't know.
anyway, she beat me, and I still hate that bitch. So there's that. You
Why-
can put that on the.
Why
fucking
did she
recording,
beat
too.
you?
'Cause
She was better?
there was a disagreement on whether a word rhymed with another word or not, and I was like, "Yo, I'm fucking Eminem. Everything rhymes."
I read dictionaries every night.
Dictionary, Pictionary, Expeditionary. It's like
Ford's new fucking SUV, the Expeditionary.